This is a retroactive wild news report. Thank you for stopping by to check out this very interesting information about the Egyptian pyramids in northeastern Africa, no longer being the oldest or the biggest pyramids on the planet. Not so long ago, as of this report in August 2016, pyramids in Bosnia, in Eastern Europe, were found by a doctor whose name is Dr. Semir Osmanagich, and they also call him Sam, and if I pronounced his name incorrectly, my apologies. Sam, or Dr. Sam, is an archeologist and a discoverer. Well, you see, back in 2005, in October, Dr. Sam discovered in Bosnia, where he's also a native of, by the way, he discovered pyramids in the valley there. Dr. Sam discovered the pyramids by using a thermal imaging which revealed man-made concrete blocks beneath the valley. The valley is also known these days as the Bosnian Valley of the Pyramids. Builders of these pyramids are reportedly, and some say supposedly, ancient Europeans. Others say it might be the long-lost civilization of the Atlanteans. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you now straight from the headquarters of the Topkats Pride, is presented the unusual but factual and oftentimes controversial Wow News, featuring various international reports that will inform you and keep you in the know while you're on the go. And now, your Wild News reporter, Pate. Since these great pyramids have been found and have most certainly been confirmed, over 2 million people have visited the pyramids. Many have visited the area to be volunteers to help with the digging and the uncovering of the Bosnian pyramids. In 2007, a report by Egyptologist Nabil Mohammed Swilim was publicized by the Archaeological Park, saying that the Pyramid of the Sun in Bosnia is the world's largest pyramid. Again, that was in 2007. The Valley of the Pyramids is located near the town of Visoko, spelled V-I-S-O-K-O, which is northwest of Sarajevo, and basically in the center of Bosnia. Through the thermal imaging process, which I mentioned earlier, in Bosnia's Valley of the Pyramids, there have been at least 3 super large pyramids found there. 3 of the main ones are Pyramid of Earth, Pyramid of Moon, and the largest, the Pyramid of the Sun. The Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun was constructed, according to tests, 20 to 25,000 years ago, and this test was done on August 18th, 2012, using the conventional process of radiocarbon dating. The height of the Bosnian pyramid is 220 meters, which is about 720 feet. The base is 438,912 meters, or roughly 1,440 feet. To give you an idea how long 1,440 feet is, well, I'll use an American football field, not counting both end zones. With 1,440 feet being the base of the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, that's roughly 43 football fields long. Because, of course, there's 3 feet in a yard. Egypt's largest pyramid, by the way, the Great Pyramid of Khufu, or also known as the Great Pyramid of Giza or the Great Pyramid of Cheops. That Great Pyramid was constructed between 2580 BC and 2560 BC. So it was constructed over a 20-year period. The height of this pyramid is 146.5 meters, and that would be 481 feet. The base of this Great Pyramid is 230.4 meters, and the base is 756 feet. This means, of course, that the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun is 239 feet taller than the Egyptian Great Pyramid of Khufu or Giza, as well as Cheops. Also, with the measurements given for the Great Pyramid in Egypt, this means that the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun is 684 feet longer at the base than the Egyptian pyramid, 239 feet taller. As well, the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun is at least 17,400 years older than the Egyptian pyramid, at least. If this pyramid is somehow proven to be 25 to 30,000 years old, which many scientists have said it just might be, then the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun would be at least 22,000 years older than the Egyptian pyramid, known as the Great Pyramid of Khufu or Giza, and of course some say Cheops. The Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, the largest and the oldest and also the most powerful pyramid, because the megahertz that the pyramid structure gives off can actually be measured by scientists. The Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun is a very controversial subject online when you check out the information and all the different comments on reputable, quote-unquote, websites. This topic is very much, even up to the day, controversial and I would say argumentative, because there are those who are still saying, scientists, as well as enthusiasts, supposedly of archaeology and ancient history, these people are still saying that the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, as well as the other pyramids that I mentioned, have not been found and that this is just totally a hoax. But when you go on the websites that I will leave links to in the information box, when you go on all of the different video sites on YouTube that the crew and the discoverer of the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, as well as the Bosnian Valley of the Pyramids, Dr. Sam, when you go on his YouTube video channel, you will see plenty of evidence of the pyramid. You'll see different videos of people that have actually been a part of the excavation and the digging and the uncovering. You will see plenty proof, and you'll read about all type of different things that have happened in Bosnia as far as the officials and how this whole process of uncovering these pyramids has been sanctioned. It's been approved. They do get help. Dr. Sam's group does get help. They do get donations. They have done a considerable amount of work, and I would like to ask you to check out the links in the description or in the information box and just go and see what Dr. Sam has been doing since around, well, I would say 2005, because these pyramids in Bosnia's Valley of the Pyramids, they were discovered by Dr. Sam in October of 2005. So since then, this whole process has been going on concerning them, and there has been a lot of documentation. There have been thousands of scientists that have came to the location. Everything is in order. So for anyone to try to say that this is a hoax, or for whatever reason that the mainstream media has, for the most part, ignored this story, although there has been some from the mainstream media, BBC, for example, I think also ABC in the United States. If you look online, do some research, you'll see that there have been mainstream media outlets from different parts of the world that have went there and covered the story in its authenticity, because this is actually something that exists, and they do stories that show that it exists instead of trying to be condescending or acting as if the doctor is crazy and imagining things, when the actual officials in the town of Bosnia Herzegovina, they have approved Dr. Sam's explorations and discoveries and the work that he needs to achieve to not only uncover the pyramids, because there are others, as I mentioned, they also approve of how much business that it's bringing to the town, a lot of tourism. So this story is certainly a wild news report, and I would like to thank you for joining me, as well as remind you to check out those links for further information. My name is Otis Q. Pate, here on the Wild News Report. Take care. This has been a Topkats Pride Wild News Edutainment Report.